Hello boys and girls, I am really pleased to tell you that today we are going to start a series of seminars regarding refrigeration plants for underground mines. This is going to be a really exciting subject and we are going to go from the basics to the more complex. Use this board right here. Come on, follow me. So let me introduce you to the pressure temperature diagram. This is the first step if you want to understand later how a refrigeration plant for an underground mine works. But this is the first step, and today's video is going to be focused on this subject, on this simple diagram, because this simple diagram is going to help us understand how a liquid behaves under certain, you know how a liquid is. Like, imagine, picture water. Because for our example, in order to interpret this, I am going to use water, and this is the solid part, okay? Ice, for example. So let's use water to review this graphic. For example, do you know that water here at sea level boils at 100 degrees, okay? So let's say that 100 degrees is here, okay? So 100 degrees here. So let's say that the point for boiling the water is here in this part of the vapor pressure line. What is the vapor pressure line? Any given liquid, you know, that exists in this planet is going to boil at a certain pressure in this vapor pressure line. So let's imagine water. We are using water, right? Water boils at 100 degrees Celsius at a pressure of 101.325 pascals, if I remember correctly. And this is going to be the truth if we boil water at this pressure, which means that we are going to remain at sea level. But what about if we go way up in the highlands of Peru, my country? Well, that means that the pressure is going to decrease. We are going to go to, for example, Cerro de Pasco, and there perhaps the pressure is, I don't know, I'm going to throw some number based on experience, 70 pascals, okay? So according to this vapor pressure line, the temperature also decreases. And if anybody is watching me from Cerro de Pasco or anywhere in the highlands of Peru, that person could confirm that water boils at a lesser temperature than 100 degrees Celsius. Perhaps I'm going to throw some number, perhaps 80 degrees Celsius. And this diagram is very important to be understood because the refrigerant, which is a liquid used in any refrigeration plant, the liquid may vary, okay? There are a number of refrigerants in the world that are used in refrigeration plants, and each of those refrigerants has a point in this vapor pressure line. And basically what they do is work with, first, when the refrigerant goes into the evaporator at a very low pressure, which corresponds to a very low temperature, and then when the refrigerant is vaporized, it goes into the condenser, and there the vaporized refrigerant is going to become liquid again. It's going to perform the condensation process because it's in a condenser with higher pressure and obviously higher temperature. Okay, but that's going to be the subject of our next episode. So I encourage you to follow me, to share this video so we can reach to a wide variety of people and professionals. Okay, so this is our first step. This is the cornerstone of this matter, of this subject. And if you get this clearly, everything is gonna be okay from now on. So I expect to see you soon, next time with me. Thank you.